They got him. You guys, move down the street, please. Move down the street. Hold on, I got spit size.
Hold it, he's got
he's got everything. We need a slap and see if you guys do that. Now we're good. What the fuck is going on? Hey, will you do me a favor? Here's your P0. That's Griffin's car. Hey, let me get a quick breath for a second. You know I'm good. Take a breath, man. Yeah. You want me right there? I ain't gonna run. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Hey, you've been going this out with kids. I told him that just today. Hey, all you had to do was say it was you, man. Like I had time. All you had to do was say it was you.
I was on the second floor, shoveling the porch, and he went up the steps real quick, and he went to the third floor, and then the cops started showing up, and this is what happened.
This used to be called Big Bennett, and as a child, I was 8, 9, 10, me and my family and all the neighborhood friends used to come out here, climb the hill, and slide it all day in the snowstorms. We'd have people pulling us back up. Parents would be out here. It was just a lot of fun. So as an adult, I'm bringing my kids and friends to enjoy Big Bennett.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, I'll film you.
We'll give you a push.
We'll film you. Shallon's very precious, so take care of her. She's very sweet. She has a lot of puffs on her.
All right, here we go. Wait a minute. All right, here we go, guys.
Go!
Yeehaw! Woo!
I live across the street here at Oak Park. I've been feeding the pigeons and the sparrows for 10 years. I said all of a sudden we get a letter from our landlord saying if you feed the birds anymore, you'll be out. We want to see what the people of Lewis and Auburn have to say about that. And we're just two old senior citizens trying to do something nice for the world.
Right.
And we can't even do that because somebody's against us.
did right this year, and all the little things and all the days where I went to bed early or I stayed at practice late, got the lifts in when I didn't want to, went a little bit harder on the run, and all that seems to have paid off, and it's just amazing.
We'll keep an eye on the young man in the all-white Penn State uniform. That's Isaiah Harris. He says he's ready for a fast pace. He is a fantastic kicker.
Very strong here, and he is a great finisher. And Cerrone looks like he's struggling. It's Isaiah Harris. And Cerrone is digging down, but he doesn't have it. Harris from Penn State will upset the collegiate.
I realized I was harmed when I turned 16. I realized that somebody had cut off part of my penis, and I was outraged. This is my body. I didn't authorize that. And when I realized there are other people that feel like I do, I joined with them, and we protested.
Over here.
It's where we all gather to show off our cattle, and we worked really hard all summer to try to see how much we've gained and how much we need to grow, and it's a learning experience. Everything about the fair is a learning experience.
2018 Redneck.
We're from Lewiston. We're at the Redneck Olympics 2018, and I've been here for like 7-8 years, and this place is awesome. It's a big family. We all have a good time. We come out, and we're just here to party. We're here to have fun.
Hey, it's last year of this thing, you know?
You guys can speak up.
Last year, we're gonna have fun. Make it the best.
Veterans for good cause.
I'm from Newark, Jersey.
This is Jack.
South Jersey by Philadelphia, and Eagles won the Super Bowl. So that's all I gotta say about that.
Ain't taking my medicine. Been to the site where suicide contemplated. Argue with the mother of my babies. I don't get tired. Up all night talking to a new business sake. Sherm monkey on my back drive me crazy. Willpower keep fading and fading. Helping others is time that's wasted.
Well, I grew up here. I was born and raised here, and I'm not going to start coming to the place where my parents brought me just because things are getting a little tense. I honestly feel like stuff's coming down to a boiling point where somebody's going to get mad. A group of people are going to get mad, and they're going to do something about it, and everything's going to hit the fan, so to speak.
Yeah, right.
And I honestly feel like as long as you mind your own business and you don't needlessly give in to stupid people instigating things, you won't have that issue, but you also have the issue of people walking up and disrespecting you, disrespecting your kids, walking up and acting like they own everything here when this is supposed to be a place where families can come and hang out with other family members and friends and just be a community.
I like it because there's trees here. It gets me away from the buildings. Kind of come here, look at the greenery. Sometimes it's better than sitting home and watching TV. You got a live TV in front of you.
True.
This place isn't any different than any other place. It's just because it's a poor place, people are just, I think, targeting. I'm sure you got the same stuff going on in Bangor, Portland, you know, wherever else is a big group of people together.
Listen, I carry a Glock and a .357 Smith & Wesson. If someone wants to do something to my kids or my grandkids, best believe I will do something.
I can handle my own, no problem. I'm a Marine veteran.
Like Kennedy Park was used to like be just to play basketball, have fun, and like kids have fun around here in the playground. But then what's going on with like the people with the killing and all that? Like I don't like it's changed. Like my mom even told me like to stay out, like to stay inside the house. She tried to tell me, but I told her to trust me. In a small community, I think we should work together, and we should be together in one unit. That's like my opinion in this. Like I don't stand with what's going on. I don't know why it's going on. I don't know what happened, but like I just don't support it at all.
I think mainly the problem is that over time the cost of living has become more difficult and the demand, not being met price-wise. It's hard for some people with certain upbringings to get the resources and things they need because they didn't have adequate help or whatnot. You know what I mean? A stable family member to coerce them to a better way of living. And people get confused and lost, and this Lewiston Auburn is quite the melting pot. You know what I mean? Many different cultures and things come here, and some of them don't speak full English, some do. You know what I mean? Things get lost in translation like when you text message, you can't tell if someone's got a smile on or a frown when you speak. You know what I mean? And some of the people that come into the area here, they don't know how to converse and speak with us, so they fight back and forth over what they think, who feels about what about each other, and it causes problems, but most of the time it's pretty quiet.
This is a poor city. Not everybody has vehicles.
Come on now.
There's not a lot of resources here for people. People are drinking, they're getting rowdier. Some people just aren't happy in life. It is a poor place and there's more problems when there's no money. Even though Biggie said more money, more problems, it's the opposite of that.
My name is Derek Weeks, and we out here shooting a music video for my homie. And it depends on the things you are involved in.
What up, man? How you
and
doing?
your engagement in certain activities that would create certain auras, consequences and all those types of things that would make you feel like, oh, I'm scared, or any of the whatever you had said, afraid. And so I just feel like if you live a good life, you have a good life, you won't have to worry about it. This is day 2 of the music video.
How you in the fucking video? How you in the basement?
Because people don't know how to stay out of other people's business, and they like to start stuff. If everybody could mind their own business and get along, we'd be fine. But everybody wants to pick at each other.
They've been working to fix that. But all of this was here 20 years ago, and they were doing nothing about it until it started showing up in their parks, until it started showing up on their streets, until it went from certain neighborhoods like Knox Street used to be, you walk down Knox Street and you'd be afraid of being stabbed. But now it's everywhere. You're afraid you're going to get shot just for looking at someone wrong.
That's just the lifestyle of certain people, man. It's unbelievable. Positivity, man. Remember the best.
this bum ass nigga working for the Sun Journal, nigga. Look at him, he a bum cracker, Caucasian, fuck mama huevo ass nigga. Fuck out of here. What he get paid for being a bum nigga? Standing at the corner like a fucking hooker on Pine Street? Ha ha ha. His life is over, nigga. This shit going viral, nigga. World star, nigga. Ah, funny as hell. The funny part.
Ain't going back to Barton Holler. Never go far wherever I go. Won't do me no good.
We just actually heard it from some lady we saw at the food bank, and I guess this place has been here for quite a long time, and I guess he has the guy who owned it didn't pay tax on it, and
She got the same story I did.
Yep, and got arrested for it. So, and they condemned it.
And so now.
And now they opened it to the public and
Till
free for the
tomorrow.
taking.
Who opened it to the public?
The city.
Yeah.
Where'd you hear that?
From the same person.
She just said it was a place on the left after Wilbur's, and I knew it was this place as soon as I saw Hoarders.
A lot of stuff.
Have you been here before?
We've been here for the past 2 days. This is our third day.
And what are you getting?
And all kinds of stuff, whatever we could find. We looked at a table and chairs last night, and we were seeing if we can get it into our vehicle today.
There's a nice captain's chair in there on the second floor where you can actually walk up the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but I got no room in my car for it, so
yeah.
I'm screwed.
Hello, George.
Careful in
George,
there.
you
Yes,
home?
you too. Yes.
Hello, George.
It's Mark from the Sun Journal here in Lewiston.
Oh, yeah, okay, what's up?
Not much. One of your neighbors is reporting that people have been coming over and taking your stuff, and he doesn't know why.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it's in the paper because you should. I was going to contact you when I get back up there. I'm down here in Florida. I've called the police many times, Trooper Renee of the state police, and because a fake ad was put on Craigslist, they will not arrest anybody. And the building's wide open. You're stripping it.
So what would you say if I told you that my boss sent me out here because George Stanley, the owner, is complaining that people are coming and looting his property? What about the gullible people that thought that there was no problem with it? That everybody.
Well,
else...
nothing. Free is not free. Freedom isn't free. That's my bumper sticker. So anybody, I don't think it's so much gullible and naivete. Let's not be too Pollyannish here. These are all adults. These are all people who live in the real world, and it's consequences for our words. There's consequences. So
right,
I'll
well
pick
said.
up the pieces from here, and I'll just go on, and I'm sure I'll be cited for all the rubbish very soon by the authorities. So I'll be here in the snow, I'm sure, still trying to put it back to some semblance of order and make a lot of dump runs. They left my outhouse. They left me. So at least I have, the pleasant experience of my own outhouse. In the rain. Oh, it's so beautiful. Woo! People said I should have stayed in Florida.
Good King Kong looked out on his feet and he saw that they were large. Ho, ho, he said, we go, he said, to make some tracks in the snow, forsooth our feet are very large. Swish, 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 Good King Kong looked out on his nose and he saw that it was flat. Oh no, he said, when we blow, he said, the pitch must not be too low, the royal nose must not be flat. Honk, 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 honk. Good King Kong looked out on his ears, and his ears he could not see. Oh dear,